Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a lip swatch slash review of some of the liquid lipsticks from the AOA line, and these are pretty new. I think these are only $1 online. I think all of my videos so far have featured something from that website, most likely their lashes, because most things are only $1 on their website, and I have 3 of these lipsticks in the Wonder Matte finish and 3 in the Wonder Metallic finish that I wanted to share with you today. Anyway, without further ado, let's head straight to the review. So as you may know, I am an engineer by degree, so I always like to analyze the shit out of the packaging and fill weight, value for your money, whatever. So these come in just like a standard like shrink label, and you just kind of peel it open. So it doesn't come with a box or anything, you just peel off like this film that they have around them. Their packaging kind of reminds me of the ColourPop Cosmetics ones, and they look very, very similar. The AOA Studio one is just a little bit fatter and just a little bit shorter, but other than that, they look almost exactly the same. The wand is pretty standard, kind of this doe foot applicator. I wanted to also comment on the fill weight because I know I did that for the Lonely Planet Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. These ones are, now that I ripped off the label, I don't know. These ones are 0.08 fluid ounces, which is a pretty low fill, but let's keep in mind these things are only $1. I did just grab a couple of different liquid lipsticks I had sitting around in my bathroom just to compare fill weights. Back to the ColourPop Cosmetics ones, these things are only 0.11 fluid ounces, so they're just a little bit more than the ones that I got from AOA, but these ones I believe are $5 or $6 on their website. And then the NYX Liquid Suede runs a little bit larger, I believe at 0.13. Then onto Jeffree's Star, actually has 0.19 fluid ounces. Jouer Cosmetics, which you've seen me use a lot, and I love their formula, I think they run about 0.21 fluid ounces. And then the NYX Cosmetics Soft Matte Lip Cream runs the most at 0.27 fluid ounces, which I believe is also the same as the Lonely Planet Cosmetics line at 0.27 fluid ounces. Let's move on to the actual swatching and review of the AOA Cosmetics. Okay, so I'm going to start with the matte ones and then finish with the metal ones just because I have like one dark metal one that I'm afraid will stain my lips, so I'm going to do that one last. So the first one I have is this AOA Studios, obviously because they're all AOA Studios. This one is in the shade Sugar and it looks like a rosy pink. And I'm going to swatch this on my hand. And that is how it looks on my hand, and I will put it on my lips. Okay, so first impressions of this one, and this is how it compares on my hand versus my lips. It does feel pretty good. It has not like sunk into the cracks of my lips yet, and it's not fully dry on my lips, so I'm not sure if it's going to dry a little bit tacky. It is pretty matte, and I really do like this color. This is, pinks I'm afraid of because if it's like too pink or too bright on me, it makes me look like a Barbie doll that went tanning, and like the combination did not work out well. So this is, I think, a really good rose color for me. It is darker, I believe, on my lips than in the tube. Okay, so just off camera, I kind of waited a couple minutes for this to dry down, and it's been a couple minutes and it's not completely drying down. So this, I feel like it feels different than like your Jeffree Star Cosmetics where like it does dry down. This one is still kind of a little bit tacky. And let's do kind of the transfer test. Okay, it's not transferring, so that's actually totally unexpected because it still feels really good even though it's been drying. Like, I don't know if you've tried the ColourPop Cosmetics Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, like they don't transfer, but I feel like they just make my lips feel like the desert. And this doesn't feel like it. So I'm I'm actually like super impressed at this $1 lipstick so far. It went on a little bit streaky on my hand, but it didn't go on very streaky on my lips. I think just 2 dunks with the wand covered my entire lips. So currently this color, which is Sugar, I approve, and let's move on. So up next we have this red color in Krush, and it's pretty bright in the tube. It kind of looks like a cranberry color. Like Sugar, I'm actually going to hope that it comes off a little bit darker on my lips than it looks in the tube, because this red kind of scares me and it makes me feel like I'm going to be like a candy cane. Anyway, so I'm going to swatch this on my wrist, hand, back of my hand, and that is how it looks. This currently came on a little more opaque and less streaky than Sugar did, so we will see how this goes. When I put the other one on, did I mention that these smell like cherries? They smell like the good kind of cherries though, not like cough syrup cherry, although I feel like it comes close, but it does smell like pretty good cherry. So the one thing I like about red lipsticks is that they make my teeth look whiter. I would say this is a pretty true like cranberry color, like I was suggesting that it would be. I think this red has more of like a cool tone to it, so it's not like a very warm red, which I personally like because I am full of warm tones already. Anyway, this one is just as comfortable as the first one, which I think is Sugar, and this is how it compares to the swatch on my hand. It still smells like cherries like the other one did, and I'm not sure if the metal ones will smell like cherry, but I will update you later. So far, so good. It is comfortable. It is almost transfer proof. It is almost transfer proof. I did not let this one dry quite as much as I let the Sugar one dry, so again, really impressed so far with how they feel on my lips, how it is basically transfer proof, and it has not managed to like sink into the deep crevices of my dry lips yet, although I did put chapstick on before I applied these liquid lipsticks, so hopefully that helped. Anyway, on to the third color. The last matte finish one I have is this kind of warm brownish tone in the shade Hero, and I only own, I want to say like 2 shades that are remotely close to brown, like one that's actually brown and one that's like kind of close to brown. I own Tool and Limbo in ColourPop Cosmetics in Ultra Matte, and I don't wear them that often only because they're very dark, so I got this one hoping that it would not be so dark. This is what the wand looks like, very standard like all the other ones. Swatched on my hand, it looks like this. It is definitely very brick orange. And I think that's hilarious because my fiance hates when I wear like orange lipstick or reds that are a little bit orange. I mean, I wear them anyway because, girl, you wear makeup for yourself, you don't wear it for your man. So this one, in my opinion, did not smell quite as strongly of cherries as the other one. It was a little more muted and unscented. I can't like decide what to how to feel about this color. I think it's a little bit warm for my liking, but at the same time I feel like it might grow on me. Also, I just put my hand down on my pants in my lap and the Hero smeared off, and I don't know if you can tell, but the second color, what was it? Krush, maybe? Yes. Krush has actually not dried on my hand. I don't know if I just put like a shit ton on there or what, but it's taking a while to dry down. So maybe you have the patience for it, maybe you don't, but I've only had this on my lips for, I want to say, like a minute, and it is almost transfer proof. It's, you know, I kind of got like that line from where my lips meet, but that part dries the slowest anyway. Even though it is basically transfer proof, it is still tacky on my lips, so whether or not that bugs you, you know, that's up to you to decide. Personally, I think that because these things are only $1, they rock. I really like the matte finishes, and I'm excited to see what the metal finishes are like. So let's move on. So the first color I have in the AOA Studio Wonder Metal finish is this shade called Moon, and I think out of like my entire order I was the most excited about this one just because, I mean, come on, look at it. It is like a shimmery pink in the tube. So let's see how it looks swatched. This is what it looks like on my hand. Dude, you guys, do you see this? This is like chrome. This is gonna be awesome. I have no idea where I'm gonna wear this to. But let's swatch this on my lips. So this Moon color was pretty true on my lips. Here's how it compares to the swatch on my hand. It is very chrome, Wonder Metal. I mean, I kind of get it. I get the name. It is wonderfully metallic. Anyway, it feels the same as the mattes did. It is drying a little bit tacky still. Most metallics, it's hard to find metallics that dry down completely, so that doesn't surprise me, especially because their mattes didn't dry down completely. It is still a little bit tacky, but, you know, it's okay. It's, you know, kiss-proof, kind of. Not completely kiss-proof. Pretty kiss-proof, but obviously from, like, these swatches on my hand, I don't think they're going to be, like, rub-proof. So I think if you're, like, wiping your mouth with a napkin or anything like that, they will probably come off because literally the red one is still drying. And it's been, like, a good 15 minutes, I feel like. So I probably just loaded a bunch of it on my hand. Who knows? Really aggressive with my swatching. Anyway, let's move on to the next metal finish. So the next color I have for you is this one in Diamond. This diamond color looks like a bronzy finish. Swatching this on my hand, this is what that looks like. And it is just as opaque and chromy feeling as the Moon that I did first. These metallic finish ones are not smelling, I mean, they're still smelling like cherries, but it's not quite as strong as the first two matte ones that I've tried. Either that or I'm just like, I'm done smelling it. Like my body's just like, you know, that's just the smell that's in the room. You don't smell anymore. So who knows? This is how it compares to the swatch on my lips. These, honestly, these like make me feel like I am from outer space. I really like this shade. I like that it's like a cool copper. So if you guys have, what is it, Penny from Jouer Cosmetics, that one was very warm. This one is a cooler copper tone, almost like a rose gold, I want to say, but that might just be how it's coming off on my lips. But it is definitely more bronze than the Moon, which is definitely a pink. This one's more of like a bronze rose type. Anyway, I think I only have like 30% left on my camera, so we're gonna go straight to the next one. Okay, so last but not least, we have this almost space gray, metallic gray in the shade Rouge, however you want to pronounce it. I now also realize that because I'm doing this color last, I'm going to have to do my outro with these lips on, so let's hope these look good. And this is how it looks like swatched on my hand. You guys, I am loving this liquid lipstick. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it to, but when I am feeling sassy someday, I am going to put this on and go out into the world. This one was a little bit streaky slash like sheer. I would say this one took a couple of goes and a couple of swipes, I guess, to get like complete opaque coverage, but it is a really dark color, so I kind of understand that. It is like a dark gray. It's not like a black at all. It's not trying to be black or anything like that, although I feel like I thought that it might have been a little bit black on the website, so I don't know if that was misleading. This is how it looks when compared to the swatch on my hand. And you know what? It is still very comfortable. It is definitely still tacky though, and this one has had a couple of extra minutes to dry because as I was putting this one on my lips, my camera overheated and I had to wait for it to cool down while this was on my lips, and it has had a few extra minutes to dry even though it is still tacky. The kiss test is completely clean. That's all the other colors from before, so tacky, kiss proof, but you know, I don't know if it's necessarily rub proof. Actually, it kind of is rub proof. How does that? It is like literally not coming off. Like it still looks good, you guys. I am amazed, pleasantly surprised. Okay, so lastly, wanted to share my thoughts and also share these swatches one more time with the tubes held up against them. This is taking me like 3 takes because I keep like sticking my hand outside of the frame. I am so pleasantly surprised at these. These are $1, you guys. I cannot believe it. It is apparently pretty kiss proof, pretty rub proof, transfer proof. These are comfortable. Like it's, you know, yes, it is still tacky on my lips. I think that's my only thing besides for this Rouge slash Rouge color on my lips was a little bit more sheer, and I had to have a couple more swipes at it. I cannot believe these things are only $1, and I am actually kind of mad at myself now because I put in another order yesterday from their website for lashes and I didn't add any of these in yet because I didn't know if I liked them. So if you guys are looking for cool colors to try or liquid lipsticks that you know you guys want to try on a daily basis, like I said, the fill weights are low on these, so you know, don't expect to get one color and get like 100 dips out of them. Like you really just won't. All of the colors have finally sort of dried on my hand, so that's good, but you know, they are still a little bit tacky and I can feel that when I'm touching them. But other than that, like can I just say I cannot believe one more time, I cannot believe these things are only $1 for the quality that they are. They are so comfortable, and I really don't, you know, you can get one in every color because they're only $1. Anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, click the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I will love you so much and, you know, chat with you if you'd like. Let's be friends. Anyway, that is it. I'm going to wrap up and stop rambling. And I'm gonna go scare my fiance now with these lips. Cool. See you next time. Bye!